So now that we have finished calculation of our income statement, we have established that the net income is $16,125. Now we can complete our statement of owner's equity. Now the reason why we need to complete the income statement first is because part of the statement of owner's equity is retained earnings. And if you remember earnings, earnings sorry, is also called net income. Yeah, so net income is in corporations they call it retained earnings, in small companies they call it net income. Either way, it's the same thing. It's basically an earning that they have left at the end. Now that's why we need an information from the income statement. We need first to calculate the net income before we can actually compile the statement of owner's equity. Now, if we look at it first, so the capital on the very first day of business was actually zero. I know that some of you might confuse it by saying that no, but the business has invested 5,000, so on the 1st of January it was 5,000. No, we assume that, let's say midnight, yeah, before the day has begun on January 1st, there was zero capital. Now the investment by the owner, which took place probably on the same day, not necessarily, has been made, and that was $5,000. That's the first entry. And the second one is retained earnings. The retained earnings we already know by now. We wouldn't be able to know it unless we have calculated the income statement. We've compiled the income statement, and so now we know that retained earnings or net income is actually $16,125. And about drawings, you can look at each of those lines and you can see that there was no drawing from the business, so the owner never took any money, so this actually is just zero. That's it. And this is our statement for owner's equity. The only thing left is to calculate the total capital by the end of the first month or January 31. So it's very simple. So we can obviously add this one as well. So 0 plus 5,000, sorry, plus 5,000 plus the net income or retained earnings. Here you would say minus drawings, because drawings reduces your equity or capital, but there is zero anyway, so it doesn't matter. But still, just for the accuracy, let's put it in. Yeah, so our capital in total by the end of the month is $21,125. That's it. That's our statement of owner's equity. And you can now see that the statement of the owner's equity and the net income statement are actually linked, at least by looking at these two numbers. And I could actually even color code it for you, that you can realize that these two numbers are actually linked and these two statements are actually very closely connected.